It's so amazing. It's so amazing.
Been in prison for 7 years listening to y'all garbage, but I'm out now. The game been needing a soldier like me. If they murder me, call and give them the medal. See, I
Vito.
I said, yeah. I said,
Oh, they gon' love this one right here, man. Give me that body, booty poppin' now. 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 We gon' try to roof off this motherfucker down. We gon' try to roof off this motherfucker down. We gon' try to roof off this motherfucker down. We gon' try to roof off this motherfucker down. I be blowing money, whipping forwards, and you won't see a chicken to the moon. your head, he be back and leg, real soldier bread. Stop looking like I'm somebody you know. Before you make me do something you know. I might be famous, but I'm still kind of anxious. When it comes to the paper, I'll be shaking his hands now. Who gon' be the one to knock your brother? I hope she ain't the reason that you follow. I bet you ain't got shooters you can call up to take care of that business for you head up. Count blood money, that dirty money come with a lot of cases. I done trap yola, no baking soda out of many different places. Bet $100 on the back of y'all and I made a lot of babies. In a foreign whip with my pants zip cause her head getting crazy. Y'all hustle lazy so your money never make it to another zero. Play Superman and get kryptonite, I'ma bury me a hero. I be blowing money, whipping forwards, and you won't see a chicken to the morning. Who is this designer wearing boots? Looking like you better not try, boy. He got niggas scared, he about to bread, he'll bust your head, he be back and leg, real soldier bread. True religion, no Buddha, get it shaking out here, no hookahs. If we in your way, then move us, just know we armed with them shooters. Mobbed up in them black trucks, black suits, black dudes, money longer than a bayou. Enough of it, I can buy you. Who gon' be the one to knock your brother? I hope she ain't the reason that you follow. I bet you ain't got shooters you can call up to take care of that business for you head up. I done duck shots in a couple blocks, did things you never heard of. If a red beam with a moon clip screaming murder, murder, murder. Made my daughter cry when I told her lie, I'd never ever hustle. This is all the goons in the living room wearing out the potent yellow. And my baby mama had to tell her daddy really didn't mean to hurt you. Throw computer scales like you Taco Bells in them $1,000 Fords. I be blowing money, whipping forwards, and you won't see a chicken to the morning. Who is this designer wearing boots? Looking like you better not try, boy. He got niggas scared, he about to bread, he'll bust your head, he be back and leg, real soldier bread. Give me that body, booty poppin' now. Give me that body, booty poppin' now. We gon' tear the roof off this mother burn down. We gon' tear the roof off this mother burn down. We gon' tear the roof off this mother burn down. We gon' tear the roof off this mother burn down. What kind of game is this when even thugs now okay to snitch? Breaking bread with the feds, getting their partners clipped. No truth to me and you, what the gang would do. Turn love into hate, into pistol play. When we were broke, having loyalty was never in question. But when the money came in, we no longer be friends. Damn, to think I even found my lady. When she was saying you was shady, I was calling her crazy. You started filling out the packs, went behind my back. Pillow talking to the rats like it wouldn't get back. If my love wasn't real, I'd have killed you, nigga. And on my word, when nobody would have found you, nigga. I'm still trying to figure where we went wrong. All them years going wrong. What's the business on? When your daddy left, mama didn't love you enough. When I took you in, what? I didn't give you enough. Or the pressure getting to your head, women in power, snorting that powder, strip the soldier, braided you as a cow. Now forever let the block see you just as you are. Another broken down snitch getting bombed. Look at Trey now. Time to show one day. Are people really what they say? You'll be surprised to know smiling in your face. To take your heart away. Time to show one day. Are people really what they say? You'll be surprised to know who's smiling in your face. I never wanted to listen to my ambition. I was destined to hustle. Seeing you struggle as a mother justified my purpose. From the promises my daddy made, lusted and crave. It's the reason why I'm here today. God is great. I put the prison in and broke your heart, leaving you scarred behind bars, reminiscing as I sat in the dark. I remember when you found drugs under my bed and put the skillet to my head, screaming I'll be dead. I used to steal from your purse, such a hardly jerk, and dig my friends in the house while you slave at work, burning with gangs, kept the cops coming over the house, and you never once thought of even throwing me out. I asked why do you love and put up with me? Her response is my love died won't be me. You don't hurt enough to understand the things you do. apologize for everything I did to her. Time to show one day. Are people really what they say? You'll be surprised to know smiling in your face. To take your heart away. Show one day. Are people really what they say? You'll be surprised to know who's smiling in your face.
A message to the man who killed my brother Eddie, now his son and buried, and a daughter grieved never to embrace her daddy. Did you even stay to look in his eyes before he died? As the tear fell, asking you why. What harm could he have done? Been retarded for life, could read or write, let alone stand in ground and fight. You could've just beat him up, put him down and sudden, rather than shoot him down like an animal hunted. Gun possess power in the hands of cowards. They kill him no young reputation, boredom and crumbs. Material thing can always be replaced, but wait, you can never replace the life that was taken away. I hope you see it fade forever every day that you sleep. And the hunt you to insanity to never have peace. So you can look into the mirror without tearing it out. Something to think about, and you ain't safe in your own house. Carry the curse that come with death, with the meat at your steps. Bury everything you love as a token to us. And my last decree from this epitome, I spit in your face. You are the grace and the cancer the grace.
Time to show one day. Are people really what they say? You'll be surprised to know smiling in your face. To take your heart away. Show one day. Are people really what they say? You'll be surprised to know who's smiling in your face. This is who you are.
Lieutenant and dropped out of school. Lieutenant and found third man, but he really like 30 years old. And her daddy was up in the pen. Not to mention her mama at home, smoking crack so she can't pay the bills. Every night she's just crying to bed, begging God like come take the wheel. Old dude hit her up with a drill. Late night going off 2 pills. He's spending 5% windshield. No cop on site, he chill. Told tennis switch seats, take the wheel. Grab a Glock and pull to where he live. Ski mask, or it's finna get real. Drug deal gone wrong, he killed. Plug love, hey, ain't no love, don't you tell. You said you a thug. It ain't no fun and games when you the plug. Get no love. Jack boys coming, you better watch. Never know who said never know who said Plug love, ain't no love, don't you tell. You said you a thug. It ain't no fun and games when you the plug. It's no love. Jack boys coming, you better watch. Never know who said I'm not seeing traffic. Heart racing, she don't know how it happened. She tryna get low, but it's too late. Bullets got the blasting. She hit the corner, almost crashed. Now she in the alley. But the car got a gas leak. But she stayed on the main street. They put her aside, they finna squeeze. She pleading out, yelling like please. They don't know, she's 17, but it's too late. Brody off beat. One shot to the head, her brains on the seat. A tear dropped down, she was in too deep. Ain't no love up in the streets. The plug on the taste tryna lead the police. Hit her mama at home OC. She don't even know her daughter deceased. Hood life so the soccer repeat. The murder rate definitely gon' increase. Paranoid that you can't even sleep. Life gone way before you can blink. Nowadays you can't walk down the street without clutching the heat. Man, plug love, hey, ain't no love, don't you tell. You said you a thug. It ain't no fun and games when you the plug. Get no love. Jack boys coming, you better watch. Never know who said Plug love, ain't no love, don't you tell. You said you a thug. It ain't no fun and games when you the plug. There's no love. Jack boys coming, you better watch. Never know who said
You the only one can get close
It's
to
so
this nigga
amazing.
right now. You alright?
Not really.
So you having second thoughts?
A little.
Come on, man.
What?
We done already went over this already.
But do we have to kill him?
Look, I love the nigga too, but the fact of the
Are
matter
you
is, if that
serious?
nigga find out about me and you, then we both dead. What other choice do we got?
Just take the money and go.
And go where, kid?
I don't know,
Where we gonna
somewhere.
go? I'm not finna be looking over my shoulder for the rest of my life. Just pull the trigger.
Okay, I'ma do it.
Niggas wouldn't borrow $1 of me. If I died today, then I know niggas wouldn't shed a tear for me. Niggas that try to steal from me or either tell on me, would try to ride on me if they can murder me. Partners are late with my lady, shots going crazy, the block gon' bleed, and I don't trust my family. I been by ride on, most of my niggas gone. Sales over tombstones, blocks on the jail phones. The plug moved to Miami, feds at me trying to trap me. Hood niggas trying to clap me, sold by my own family. Jealousy's a real sickness, haters in the wrong business. Don't make me drop a stock on you. Hit corner, spin a block on you. My baby mama on the low, looking like about the low. I can get it for the low. Don't let it be the po-po. Too many losses, crossed by most of my partners. Seems like when niggas get money, it only shows for their hardest. And I tried not to kill them. Really had me in my feelings. We were boys and we were children. Why I can't stand to see you living, nigga? You don't know what being real is. When a chick control your mind still, steady counting up what mine is. Made you forget what a grind is. Nigga crossing you for nothing, cause they know you really love them. Don't our parents speak, son? Don't our kids mean nothing, nigga? Niggas wouldn't borrow $1 of me. If I died today, then I know niggas wouldn't shed a tear for me. Niggas that try to steal from me or either tell on me, would try to ride on me if they can murder me. Partners are late with my lady, shots going crazy, the block gon' bleed, and I don't trust my family. In the streets, there's always the nigga you love. Who be saying your name, we were in front of the judge. Who was right there with you, low in the slugs. It be the same nigga that set you up. Man from the hood, so I know this shit. From a blood neighborhood, but they know I'm crip. Niggas never run up on me cause the 40 grip. It's a 40 grip. And they know they're gonna die if they could. I done seen niggas ride on the block, come back to the block. Nah, we ain't taking nap from the block, keep the bag from the cock, we leaving nigga ass on the spot. 4-4 hit the nigga on the driver's side, and knock his ass to the passenger spot like that on the block. A little nigga waiting to shoot, and all I gotta do is pass on the Glocks like that on the block. And I want you to feel me, right? I told the judge you can't give me life, so I'ma keep some of these drugs and giving all these balls out to a nigga, give me life. Nigga gotta make sure the crib be right, make sure his wife and the kids be right. The fast move fast, so you gotta keep some in the stash if they come to this baby life. Niggas wouldn't borrow $1 of me. If I died today, then I know niggas wouldn't shed a tear for me. Niggas that try to steal from me or either tell on me, would try to ride on me if they can murder me. Partners are late with my lady, shots going crazy, the block gon' bleed, and I don't trust my family. And I don't trust my family.
It's so amazing.
Church, the way I clap my hand when they were shooting at me, the way I stuck my
feet should have been safety trapped. The way I lift my voice when I'm free, yeah. Church, I'm really not supposed to be here. Church, too many women straight play, I think you get crazy. Church, out trapping all about action, catching these cases. Been half my life behind bars, shouldn't have been living. Thank God crack for his love, mercy, deliverance. I'm really not supposed to be here. Cops raiding all of my dope house. Boarded up from the shootout. Paid 40,000 and bond out. Lay low in my baby mom's house. I'm missing out of this drug count. Family begging me like I'm some type of millionaire. Partners in drama bringing me back to the streets again. Cases on top of cases. Drama on top of drama. Sleeping with all these women. Got 5 different baby mamas. Jealousy, jealousy. Got no conscience at all. If it was left up to jealousy, it would murder us all. They kept calling. Cops on robbers, all these problems, got it blocked up right there. The way I clapped my hand when they were shooting at me. The way I felt my feet should have been safety trapped. The way I lift my voice when I'm free, yeah. Church, I'm really not supposed to be here. Church, too many women straight play, I think you get crazy. Out trapping all about action, catching these cases. Been half my life behind bars, shouldn't have been living. Thank God to crack with his love, mercy, deliverance. I'm really not supposed to be here. No more gambling, no more robbing, no more pimping, no more hustling. 8 friends of mine been killed, 6 doing over 10 years. Thank God I'm breathing still here, he lives. I thought my life was over. I thought I'd never get to see my children sitting around in that cell, never getting no mail. After all the brother been through, not one word to say I love you. Ooh, I faced a man I often ran who I hated. They called him Christ, he transformed my life and I made it. Forgive me, Lord heal me. Step in, do your thing for my family. The way I clapped my hand when they were shooting at me. The way I stumped my feet should have been safety trapped. The way I lift my voice when I'm free again. Church, I'm really not supposed to be here. Church, too many women straight play, I think you get crazy. Out trapping all about action, catching these cases. Been half my life behind bars, shouldn't have been living. Thank God to crack for his love, mercy, deliverance.
What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Y'all know we about to get it cracking, man. Come on now, man. When battle rap's in trouble, it's up, and away we go. No doubt. Shouts out to everybody that's in the comments. Appreciate all the love and support from everybody, man. God bless each and every last one of y'all in y'all families. Never forget to always put Jesus Christ first, that things may go well with you in your life. No matter what may come, no matter what this world may throw at you, when you walking with God, you're going to be okay no matter what. With that being said, man, shouts out to everybody. Again, I can continue to tell y'all how much I appreciate the love and support. And we got a lot to talk about, man. We got a lot to talk about, man. It's going down in battle rap. My gosh, it's going down in battle rap, man. Oh, man, there's a lot to talk about. It's a lot of fake stuff going on, too. It's a lot of real stuff going on, too. And who do y'all call on when y'all really need these topics truly addressed? The way they need to be addressed. The way they should be addressed. Who ain't afraid to speak about these things? There ain't too many of us. I tell you that much, is it, y'all? There ain't too many of us at all, is it? You need experience when talking about a lot of this stuff, man. You got to know the streets. You got to know the tricks and trades of the game. You got to know the fake. You got to know the con artists. Ooh, man, you got to know all that stuff. I'm telling you, you got to know it. You got to know it. Why are these girls always acting like they like me? Stop acting. Oh, that's a guy. They will. Pause. Santa Claus pause. I'm sorry, bro. I saw a woman in a red dress and thought that was a woman. I ain't paying no attention to the name. My bad.
That was a man. That was terrible. Yeah, man. You know, we got a lot to talk about, man. A lot to talk about, man. So I don't know where to start on this. So let's just start on what we do know. Well, we talking about the Unbias. He went to court today, y'all. Yep. The raper man went to court. Raper man went to court today. Yeah, him in his car. The raper man in his car. They went to court today. So apparently his Night Rider car gonna be testifying against him. His Night Rider car turned states on him. Yeah, y'all know. Y'all saw Night Rider. The car can talk. And he got his own mind. So the truck turning states. So the truck made a deal with the district attorney and DA, and it appears apparently the truck rather turn states than get sentenced to the junkyard to be crushed. To get crushed and destroyed. So he took a plea deal. I'm waiting for one of the guys to send me the clip so I can play y'all the clip of the truck being interrogated. They put that boot on that truck. It couldn't move. It couldn't move. That raper man, the truck had an eject button. When the police when the police pulled it over, the raper man hit the eject button. He flew out the hood. The truck got when the police set up when they set up the roadblock, the truck couldn't get through. They put the boot on it. He left the truck. They asked the truck. They got the truck in the interrogation room. They asked the truck to make them comfortable. You want a can of oil? They bought the truck a can of oil. Bought in a couple crackheads to wipe them down. Wipe them down with Windex. Make them feel comfortable. Vacuumed them out. They sent in 2 detectives. Like, you gonna go down for him? You really gonna go down for him? You see, he left you and left all this DNA inside you. We got you. These victims was inside of this truck that you helped him pick these women up. Is you gonna go down for him? Can I have another can of oil, please? Yeah, give him another can of oil, please. What do you know? Well, I know the way I was made and created. He jack off in a tank. That's how they got to ask him questions. How is you and him connected? How you know his feelings, his emotions when he aroused? How you know that? Well, the way I was made and created with this artificial intelligence. I'm connected to his DNA by DNA samples from him. He jack off in the oil tank. That goes into my that goes into my membrane tank. And according to the according to the microchips that's inside of me, I'm connected to him. So you know when he want to rape? Yes. What part did you play in the rape? He wears a watch. You saw Knight Rider? When he speak through the watch? Well, he have a watch. I know how to, from the truck, send a signal to the watch and it shocks him. When he wants to get horny, I send a shock. I send a signal through my car and it hit his watch and it shocks him. And then what? And then he have an automatic start button. The car automatically starts up every time he's aroused. How often will he be aroused? Often. Depends on what he ate. Depends on what he drink. Depends on what he watch. How often do we eat, drink, and watch? Often. So you always, I never stay in park. So you barely park. I barely park. So what you do when he get out of the car, seeing that he always aroused? I just spin around the block. And what do you do when you spin around the block? I know his type, so I pick out girls that I think that he would be pleased with. And he programmed you for this. Sure. Who helped him program you? Where should I start? I think I was also built by some guy named No Mercy. He played a part in this. Oh, oh. Woo. They impounded his car. So according to the court records, I'll show y'all these court records. Man. So according to the court records, trial is set. Finally, trial has been set for Unbias. Literally. It's crazy. Hold on. I'm just getting the documentation. Right. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm just getting this information. Okay, here we go. So, according to these documentations right here, trial is definitely being set. He went to court today for motions. There's another witness that came forward against him. Trial has been set. Bingo. Pow. There we go. And we have it right here. So trial is set for October 24th or November the 7th. It's going down. Calendar is a case ready for trial. No more pre-trial. Pre-trial was today. The evidence has been in. They closing in these motions. And trial has now been set. No more pre-trial, y'all. Look at it right there. Trial is set. There's one more motion taking place on the 6th. 3 more days. There's one more motion taking place on the 6th. But trial is being set. This case is not dead docketed. This case is not dead docketed. This case is on the way. He done. He done. It's too much evidence against him. He done. But there y'all go. Screenshot it. Take it down. There you go. See, there's always somebody on some clown stuff, man. I don't really want to call you brothers out, but stop with the foolishness. This brother said, nothing in here about a new witness. You're lying. First of all, the girl just said she called the DNA and told her, said that she's testifying now. What are you talking about? She wasn't testifying at first. Now she's saying she's testifying. She called the DA, told them, I'm testifying. I'm not afraid no more. I ain't scared no more. I'm testifying. What are you talking about? Probably why trial is on the way now. Even more. What are you talking about? You the one need to keep up. Shoot. Always somebody. Like always somebody, man. Like, man, how much proof do you need, man? How much proof do y'all need? Like some of y'all, man, come on, man. Just, man, be done with it already, man. It's over. It's over, okay? Whatever hope you think you have for him, it ain't gonna do you no good. It's over, bro, okay? You got this whole trial is built around women, okay? You could imagine how many women gonna actually be on the jury. But everything about this trial is based around women. The judge is a woman. The district attorney is a woman. The person that's head of the rape crime unit, that's a woman. The victims is women. Man, they finna crucify that dude. Is you kidding me? He's done. He's done. They about to crucify that dude, man. You sound crazy. The whole trial is women. Like, you don't stand a chance. That's like you going to Ku Klux Klan court as a black man for being a black man. You don't stand a chance in there. Hell, you're done. He done. No matter how hard you look at it, he done. Creepy Chris. Sound like a damn cereal should be named after him. Creepy Chris cereals. They look like checks, but blood come out of it. Blood come out of it. Yeah. Crispy Chris cereals. Hell. He done. No matter how hard you look at it. So, the man been lying for the longest, man. It's over, man. People need to stop trying to literally keep making up excuses for the man, okay? They need to stop trying to make excuses for the man. He done lied to the whole battle rap community. Told y'all the state wasn't looking for him. Nobody wasn't pursuing this case. Told y'all he was innocent. Told y'all he don't know none of the women. That's why y'all haven't heard him speak out yet. He can't speak out. You know why he can't speak out? Because his victim is watching. The victim is watching. How you gonna speak out and say something against the victim that's watching you, who you know you raped? You know you raped. She's sitting there waiting for him to say something. I wish he would. She found where he at. She know where he was hiding out. He ain't came out since she came out. I wish Summer Madness was today. I wish we can go back and Summer Madness was today. You wouldn't see a recap. you wouldn't see a damn Summer Madness recap at all. She watching. She can't wait to put him on blast. She can't wait to see him put him on Front Street. And she subscribed to the channels. She know who he is. She know who the one been supporting her all this time without her knowing. She subscribed to us. Shoot. All our people been talking to her. Sales, ADAP. I'm the only one that ain't talked to her. I've been talking for her. I've been talking for her and praying for her. I don't need to talk to her. She said, that's my guy right there. That's my guy right there. What? Hell. I feel good knowing she finna put her foot up his ass. Get him, girl. Get him. Tell everything. Tell everything. Hell. Do the world a favor. Do the world a favor. Don't be scared. Hell. You representing for women. You representing for women. Just, hey, no, look what you did, girl. Hey, matter of fact, let's keep it real. When Shannon came forward, another woman came forward. We didn't know nothing about, what's the girl name? Jackie? Jaquise? What's her name? I'm sorry. I apologize. Forgive me. But if Shannon didn't come out, we don't know about her. She said he grabbed her titties in the event and she slapped his hand away and they got into it. We didn't know nothing about that. Shouts out to Shannon for that. She brought that to the forefront. Yeah, it's a lot more you can bring out. Come on, man. Let's just keep it real. I'm keeping it 100. That dude is bogus, man. That dude out of pocket. He tried to strike fear in that girl, man. When that man hired that private investigator, look, when that man hired that private investigator, he told him everything. That private investigator told him, Karen got a man and probably a strong family support. Kiara got a strong family support and a man probably living with her too now. Shannon is single. That man told Unbias all her stuff. That's the one he tried to scare. That's the one he tried to scare. The one who was single. That don't have a man living with her. Don't have a man in her life. Just her and her child. Think about that. Think about what that coward nigga did. He had all that information. It wasn't until the private investigator returned to him that he hired. Look, that man hired a private investigator to seek out his rape victims. Think about that. He hired a private investigator to seek out his rape victims, to do his dirty work for him, to get all the information for him. Then when he got out, he acted on the information that they gave him. He knew this. Look at what he did. He knew he was being tracked by his bracelet he was on. But he knew the private investigator ain't being tracked. He knew that. So while he's somewhere else, the private investigator doing everything for him that he would want to do himself. That's what happened. She said she thought she was talking to the state, which meant he made himself appear to be a representative of the state when all along he was doing the homework for the raper man. Ain't that dirty? Ain't that dirty? He should be in trouble too. He should be in trouble too on everything. She should speak about that. She should look, Shannon, if you watching, you should tell the DA about that. You should tell the DA about that, because nowhere in the world that man, private investigator, had any rights of speaking to you without letting it be known who he was and who he was representing. He was supposed to made that clear. He was supposed to made that clear. But there's no way in the world he was supposed to found you personally, had any type of contact with you at all, in any type of way. In any type of way. You should look into that, Shannon. Because what happened after that? And look at how dirty this dude is. And what happened after that, y'all? Notice, this how y'all know she telling the truth. This how you know this dude a liar. Before all that even came out, he was already bragging about moving into his new house. Yeah, I'm going to my new house. Remember, I did the blog. No, you ain't moving to your new house. You moving into the big house. Talking about prison. That girl didn't know nothing about this community. In fact, you know how she found this out? Just in case people don't remember. That girl said when she woke up and found out that he was on her block, 2 doors down from her, she ran to the internet and typed up his name and looking up stuff for him. And that's how she found us. After she got in contact with the police, after she got in contact with the DA, and then she saw like, hold on, what's going on? She had no idea none of this was going on. Y'all remember, I've been covering this for 5 years. I've been covering this for 5 years. Okay? From 2017 to right now. 5 years straight. Everybody know that. She had no idea. Remember, when she made the tweet, she said, I can't believe he did a rape-umentary. She knew nothing about the documentary. She thought it was the rape-umentary. No, it was a documentary that we began to call the rape-umentary. She didn't know nothing about that. She thought that's what it was called. She didn't even know that that was actually a diss to him. She thought he was calling it a rape-umentary as a result of him speaking about the rape case he was charged with. She didn't know that was our way of mocking him, mocking the documentary, calling him a rapist instead of him doing this false, weak documentary to get people to continue to line his pocket up with money. Come on now. Keep it 100, y'all. That's exactly what happened. So then, when she got to looking into it and she got to hearing him describing her, then he hold up the paperwork describing her, and the paperwork that was describing her, that wasn't even her real dimensions. That wasn't even her real dimensions. Her color or nothing. He changed the paperwork. He altered the paperwork. That's the only reason why I say for the most part, you can give certain people a pardon as a result of what he might have presented to them, if they man or woman enough to admit that that's what he did. If that's what he did. But I said it from the gate. I say, he playing with that paperwork, because I know dudes like him. I know you can tell his behavior. You can tell his demeanor. You can tell how he carried himself. You can see the things he was doing. All of it began to line up like a perfect puzzle. Like a perfect puzzle. You telling the battle rap community, you doing all these big things, and now you finna move into your new house. Because for 5 years, none of your victims know where you at. They know nothing about battle rap. They know nothing about battle rap. So for 5 years, he been smooth sailing through the battle rap community, knowing nobody could point him out but us. But without a victim, Without a face, people who like him, people who are influenced by him, that's more than enough that they need to hold on. Which is still terrible, but that's what they need to justify themselves from holding on. You ain't got a face. So then what happens? He could say anything about them girls because they don't know. He calling them prostitutes. He calling them tramps. He calling them gold diggers. He calling them liars. He even changing their colors. He changed their colors. He made Shannon white on the paperwork. He made them white because he trying to sell to this battle rap community that's mainly made up of black people like it's some white on black thing. Because remember, at the time, this when them police killings was taking place. The Black Lives Matter on the uprising. The George Floyd situation taking place. And he all in the documentary. Yeah, y'all know how these white folks do. You know, they thought I fitted the description, trying to put something on me. Then he hold up the paper of Shannon being a white woman. Then go back into the documentary. Yeah, you know, I'm sitting in there helping brothers out. He holding up Nubian bookstore information. Look, I be supporting this brother named Nubian Bookstore. Nubian Bookstore. Yeah, you know, this a brother, you know what I'm saying? And I got a lot of books from him. Then I was using the books from his bookstore, and I was helping brothers beat their cases, sending them back home to their families while these white folks trying to railroad them and send them up the river. Talking about just selling it, making people feel sympathetic to him. Like, oh man, Chris, you a good dude, man. You was in there doing that. You was a jailhouse lawyer in there, man, helping people out with the case. But he don't know a damn thing about his. Then come to find out the girl was actually white. You get what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? All along, that's how psychotic that man is up here. And then he know he finna go to trial. He done ran out of time. He done held this up long enough. So what he do? He try to take a stand. You gonna move 2 doors down from the woman you raped because you know she live alone. Because your private investigator told you that. She live alone. That's a dirty dude, man. Come on, damn gavel up. And no. You ain't letting you get away with that, dog. That's a cowardly sucker move. Bad enough you didn't rape the women and guard them for the rest of their life, man. This is what I'm trying to tell these clowns. Why they always trying to make up an excuse for somebody and always trying to go out of their way and always trying to say things like, you know, let the court decide and all that. Listen, man. That woman was on the verge of killing herself, man. Okay? That's how deep that stuff goes. And that woman was in fear for her life when she saw that man pop up in her neighborhood. That's not a coincidence. She even said that on the Twitter. She like, what's the coincidence in my raper man? As big as Atlanta is. You know how big Atlanta is? What's the coincidence of him moving directly 2 doors down from my house? How long has he been watching my house to know that an opening opened up? And soon the opening opened up, he was right on it. Think about that. Think about that. He just moved there. How long he been watching that woman's house? That soon somebody moved out, he was moving in. Or he got so much money, did he buy the house and evict the person out of it so he can move in? Think about that. How long he been watching that girl house to know there was an opening right there? Look how psycho. And you know, look, let's keep it real. He fighting the case, y'all. He can front to the battle rap community all he want. He can lie to us all he want. But every day he wake up, it's on his mind. You know why? Because he know he facing life. You facing life. Ain't a day that don't go by, he ain't thinking about like, damn, I got this rape case I'm fighting. Why? Because it's tapping his pocket. He got to appear in court every month. His family and them know about it. Man, ain't a day that don't leave his mind. He trying to find a way out of it. They denying all his motions. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's keep it real. How long was he watching that woman's house to know that there was an opening? Just recently. Just recently. She said he been stalking her for years. She been moving around. She been moving around. How long he been stalking that girl? To know there was an opening on her block and you move right in before anybody else get there? Or did he buy the house and kick the people out who was living there before he got there? Because he was real. Think about this, y'all. See, y'all ain't seeing his mind. Pay attention to his mind. Again, for 5 years, none of his victims have no idea he in this community. He know they don't watch battle rap. He know they not in battle rap. He know this is a small community. We tend to forget that because we in it every day. We in it often. So we think it's popping. It's really not popping compared to the YouTube real world. It's not. But we tend to think that. He know that though. He knew the chances of these girls finding him in battle rap is slim to none. Saying they don't even be into battle rap. Karen, 53 years old. You think that woman into battle rap? Karen is 53 years old. She ain't watching no battle rap. Hell. A 53-year-old nurse. She is not watching no battle rap. Sorry. He knew that though, y'all. He knew that. He knew that so much. What did he do? He knew that so much. He was able to paint any picture he wanted about these women to us. To y'all. Because he felt you would never hear from them. You would never see them. That's what he felt. So he was comfortable speaking about them for 5 years straight. They came out then. He didn't think they were coming out now. So while he bragging about, yeah, I'm going into my new house. Yeah, I just got a new house. I'm moving into my new house. I'm leaving. You know, I didn't pack up my last box. I'm tired. Y'all remember the clips? Y'all remember what he was saying? Yeah, I'm in my last box. I'm finna sell this one. I'm gone. You know, I'm leaving. When all along in his mind, he knew where he was going. We didn't know where he was going. All along, he rubbing that in our face. See, that's how psychotic he is too. He know he telling us without us knowing exactly where it is he moving to 2 doors down from the woman he raped. So he can intimidate her. Or even something worse. Or even something worse. Think about that. And then what happens? She find out where he at. She don't know about none of his videos. She don't know about none of his videos. And what she come to the internet? He just moved 2 doors away from me. What? He moved 2 doors away from you? Now he's stuck. Guess what he just do? Then he go to his page and he just took down over 100,000 views worth of videos. 100,000 views worth of video. He took down every video he thought that incriminated him. That's what he just did. When that woman just buffed him out, say he just moved 2 houses down from me. We know, oh, he caught up. He wasn't expecting that. What did he do? Same thing he did with the documentary. Remember he put the documentary out? Then we got to breaking down the documentary. He removed it. They know we already downloaded it. Sorry, we already downloaded it. We got it. That girl came out, got to explaining what he did. Next thing you know, now he took down all them videos. Over 100,000 views worth of videos. He took them down. So imagine that. He averaging 5,000 to 6,000 views a video. He took down 100,000 views worth. You do the math. Come on now. Because he knew it incriminated him. Your victim know where you at now. Your victim know where you been hiding out at. He ain't coming out finna say nothing. A man ain't finna come out and say nothing. Because she watching. He can't say nothing. Could you really talk after rape a man knowing your victim and subscribe to your channel now? Your victim subscribe to your channel. Anytime you come on, she get the notification. Y'all finna start trial. You better not say a word. Not only that, she just gave the channel to the DNA. Not the DNA, the DA. She said she gave the DA the rape-umentary. The DA is subscribed to his channel now. Oh, boy. Ooh. Yeah. See? But you wanted to take something. You wanted to scar them women forever. You wanted to be in their mind forever. You wanted to hurt these women. You did hurt these women. You hurt that woman. That woman was on that live about to cry, man. That woman was on that live about to cry. She held her tears in, and that woman was afraid. She said it over and over again. I'm scared. She didn't know the battle rap community was watching her. She wasn't expecting none of that. But that goes to show you people partially the trauma that women go through who actually been violated for real. We're talking about the same woman who was so violated by what he did, she walked to the police station with his DNA on her face. Not caring about none of the embarrassment, but want justice for what just happened to her. So imagine that. You in the police station with your victim sperm on your face. You feel it every step, every inch, every minute, every second. You smell it. Come on, man. Yeah, that's a dirty dude. And he telling you, if you don't do it, I'm going to kill you. That's what he said to her. If you don't do this, I'm going to kill you. Shut your mother effing mouth before I kill you. That's what he said. But in battle rap, hey, how you doing? You know, it's welcome to Unbias Review. You know, thank everybody for supporting me. Thanks for y'all love and support. So people won't talk against him. But people won't say nothing bad to him. Just stroking y'all ego. Reverse psychology. Reverse psychology. Man, I ain't never bought none of that stuff. I ain't bought none of that trash. Like, dog, look, when it said he got indicted by a grand jury. Come on, dog, you're done. I don't care what he say. This, look, let me tell y'all something. This is not the 80s and this is not the 70s. This is not the 60s no more. When you getting indicted on stuff like that, they coming with way more evidence than that. They coming with way more evidence than that. They just put false rape charges on you like that without multiple women, a grand jury of 23 different people who know the law, who understand what probable cause is. You was indicted by a grand jury of 23. Bro, you can't tell me nothing. Yeah, you can't tell me nothing. I'm not going to give you the benefit of the doubt. See, here's the thing about this situation. Either shut your mouth or whoever's speaking on it, you don't really have a choice. You don't have, it ain't a gray side. Let me tell you what I mean by it's not a gray area here. Because if you saying he's innocent until proven guilty, that only means that the victims are guilty till he's proven innocent. That's what that means. That's what that means. If he's innocent till proven guilty, the victims is guilty till they are liars until he's proven innocent. That's what that means. Till he's proven guilty, I mean. That's what that means. If he's innocent until proven guilty, they are liars till he is proven guilty. Simple as that. It ain't no gray area, no matter how you look at it. When I'm seeing 4 women who don't know each other, never seen each other, all in agreement with each other, giving a complete sketch of this man, what he was posing to be, a complete sketch, his occupation in the truck he driving. Then they hit your house and find all the goods and the evidence of these victims. You literally keeping, what's the word I'm looking for? Souvenirs. You keeping souvenirs of every woman you rape, like any other psychotic do. Just like how Jeffrey Dahmer was keeping their IDs, the souvenir. You keeping all type of stuff from them. Come on, man. Stop it, dog. Come on, let's just be honest, y'all. Let's just keep it 100. We keeping it 100. We talking real facts. Yeah, he got trial, man. He going to trial. He didn't take the plea. So that go to show you how much time they probably offered him. He didn't even take the plea. So imagine how much time they offered that man. He got all this going against him. So he figured, hell, I bet I might as well go to trial then. Many years they offer me. He already 50. He already close to 50 years old. He 49. So imagine how much time they offered him. Bro, you finna start a fresh, look, you finna start a fresh new sentence at the age of 50. Think about that. 6 felony rape accounts, and you finna start a brand new, fresh sentence at the age of 50. Come on now, what we doing? So he got trial. For those of y'all who want to see it again, there you go right there. Trial is set. My bad. Thanks for the donation, Noodle to Go. He said, yo, truth, much respect, man. Thanks for keeping it real, man. I do this, man, for myself, and I do this for y'all, man. Who else y'all gonna come to for the most part? You know what I'm saying? For the most part, who else y'all gonna come to? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it ain't too many of us that pop this real like this. And I don't be wanting to stain nobody's name, man. I wouldn't even want to put none of this on somebody's jacket. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, man. I wish this wasn't real. I wish this wasn't true. I'm keeping it 100. I wish this wasn't true because I don't wish that on no woman at all. If a person raped you or molested you, any woman out there, I don't care who you is, I don't care how long it's been, don't be a victim to what any man has done to you. If a person ever raped you, if a person ever molested you, if you are able to press charges to this day, don't be afraid. Look, get them. Because I'm going to tell you something. You saving somebody else. You saving somebody else. As long as they free, they did it to you, they going to do it to somebody else. they're going to do it to somebody else. Don't be a victim. Don't look, when you come to a point where you able, they have no more power over you. None. Now the ball is in your court, and they can't take away what they did. Now you have the power. You have the power. Use your rights and apply it to your life. Don't be afraid. You got help out here. More than you know. You got help out here more than you know. Trust me when I tell you that. He out of pocket. Then he gonna try to scare the girl. I'm trying to scare the girl. I'm gonna move on the girl block. Like, dog, this dude is, I can't stand cowards like that. Think about that, y'all. Before we move on to this surf situation. Just think about that, though. How long have he been watching this girl house to the point that once he saw an opening, he moved right in? He had to been watching. Just like she said, all her tweets line up with his actions. All her tweets line up with his actions. And it was crazy. He got so comfortable, not expecting for them to be here. He talked so much. He incriminated himself so bad that as soon as she showed up and appeared, and now she know who he is, he took down those videos. Over 100,000 view videos. Because he felt they incriminated him. He took them down. Terrible. Come on, man. Brooklyn Fever. Mickey Fax said 2 of his female friends hit him up and told him Chris violated them also. Talk. Yeah, I know y'all be thinking, man, and y'all saying to y'allself like, man, ain't nobody that stupid. Ain't nobody that stupid to do that. Like to really move on. Yeah, when you desperate. Shouldn't nobody be that stupid to rape women. But he did it. Shouldn't nobody be that stupid to put all that on your mama. And you going through your mama resources. You embarrassing her name, her reputation. But they knew it. But they knew all about him. They knew all about him. What mother child go to jail? And you don't even hear the mama and them saying, free my son. Prayer goes up to my son. But if you look on her Instagram, she's saying it to other people. She's speaking about other victims. She's saying prayers up to other people. But you didn't see it during the time your son was locked up? Because she knew. Because she knew all along. Come on now. He got out. They ain't even say, my brother coming home tomorrow. My son coming home tomorrow. Nobody, they ain't say that at all. And she stayed active on social media. His mama stayed active on social media. Didn't even say, welcome home, son, to my son. My son just bonded out. My son just got back home. None of that. Not even a picture. He ain't even in the family portraits. That says a lot. It says a whole lot. Okay? It says a whole lot. I guarantee you, if something happened to me, somebody in my family, I already know a lot of people in my family. Free Maliki. They're going to come up with that money to try to buy me out. However, when your own mama not doing that, who carried you and birthed you, when your own mama not doing that, something wrong with that picture, bro. None of that. Right, Coleon Jr. He said, no GoFundMe to say free my son, he's innocent. None of that. That too, none of that. My son wouldn't do this. They setting my son up. None of that. Then he tried to make people feel bad, like in a documentary, like, yeah, man, I hated the things I did to my mama. My mama spending her money. Right, nigga, why you do it? And the crazy thing about this was a married man. Bro, you met beautiful wife. Man, his wife, beautiful man. Body, beautiful, nice figure, cute face. Can't satisfy that dude, man. He don't get turned on by getting it honest. He turned on believing he taking it. He turned on by knowing that he robbing you or something. Beautiful wife who would give it to him for nothing. That's what she married you for. Yeah. The real JJ said, how did you know? Hold on, brother. It said the real JJ said, how did you know? Said, how did you know he edited the paperwork? Well, I knew he edited the paperwork because I just know he hiding it too much to edit. Plus, bro, it's just certain things you just know. Like, let me give you an example, bro. Let me give you an example of what I mean. I've been selling drugs ever since I was 14 years old. I've been selling drugs ever since I was 14 years old. And in selling drugs, coming from the streets where I come from, being born and raised in Chicago and living in Milwaukee, that's only an hour and a half away from Chicago. When you living in these streets and you in the streets like this, you have to be on it, especially when you live in that life. Gangs, the drug addicts, the dope dealers, the police, the stick-up men. It's like everybody is after everybody. Everybody is after everybody. You don't live to be my age being weak when you in that game like that. So my street experience made me very keen in advance when dealing with people. That's why for the most part, y'all rock with me a lot because I know how to relate to y'all. I can relate to a lot of people. Like I could cut my camera on and entertain y'all for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours straight. All real talk without y'all never really getting bored or in no type of way. Y'all can look. You can tell when that's one of the reasons why we like JC and things like that. That's one of the reasons why we like people like Jay-Z now. Like when you hear him rap, you can tell he's not just rapping. Like some people rap, some people got experience. You can relate to what they saying because you know it's coming from experience. I have experience when dealing with shifty and con artists and things like that. And you know, when you're in that dope game, and you got to keep in mind, when I worked my way up in the dope game, started out from selling dope for somebody to then selling for myself, starting out with bags, then to weight. And when you're dealing with people who always got these excuses a lot, like, hey man, the police just raided, I had to flush that. Oh man, I got pulled, police was chasing us, so I had to throw that out the window. All them type of things like that. When you dealing with, man, you used to these things. You can listen to a person conversation and tell that dude full of it. You just know certain things. You just know. So I knew listening to him talk, he was a liar. And I know how far he would go for a lie to some degree. Of course he played with that paperwork. All he do is clip and edit. He clip and edit videos, dress it up real nice. Why he wouldn't if he could doctor up a video, twist video? See how he was twisting videos on me? Oh, he said he like kids. Then he'll show a clip where I'm saying, look, these kids, man, you got to protect them because so much stuff is open. When I was on the internet trying to protect my children, I looked things up to see what was open to them. He put that on. See, look, let me show you what he said. He went on the internet looking up kids. Then he clip it, leave it right there. Then people are, oh, he said that. You don't even hear what I said. See what I'm saying? So why wouldn't he do the paperwork? Why wouldn't he do the paperwork? Especially when you want people to believe your story. When you want people to accept what you're saying. Why not? Shouts out to Smooth from the 8. Smooth from the 8. Smooth the 8. I don't want to mess up your name, brother. Especially when there's money attached. He said you was on his heels from the jump. Bro, well, we was into it before the indictment hit. Remember, before the indictment hit, we was already going back and forth. I was already saying, man, there's something about this dude. Let me tell you why I always believed there was something about this dude. And let's just keep it real, man. I'm talking to, look, some people ain't going to be able to relate to this. I could only talk to real men and women that can relate to this. This when I knew something was wrong with him. Even before the indictment hit. How is it you've been blogging for over 10 years? 10 years. Almost every day. You don't mention your wife. We didn't even know the man was married. You don't mention your wife. So when Sweetest Day come up, even before it come up, you never really say like, man, fellas, go out there and take care of your girl. Because my wife asking Valentine's Day come up. Because look, you ain't a Christian. So of course you participating in all these pagan holidays. So let's not play no games. You're not a religious guy. So you never want to say that. You never want to say my girl birthday coming up, my son birthday coming up. You got a wife and a son. You never mention your kids. You never mention your wife. Something wrong with that picture. Black History come up. You say nothing about Black History. You don't even give a shout out. You don't give a shout out to Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Frederick Douglass, Harriet Tubman, Michael Jackson. Something wrong. See, it's stuff like that as me that grab my attention. Like, bro, Thanksgiving, you ain't mentioning your family. Something wrong with that picture, bro. Something is wrong with that picture, man. That's an automatic flag to me, man. That's an automatic flag to me. How you got a wife and you never once, you don't even do a blog showing you appreciate her for even marrying somebody like you, for even putting up with your trash. You don't even acknowledge your children. There's something wrong with that picture, man. That's why I'm like, man, there's something about that dude. And I actually said that during the time we were going out. I say, man, something wrong with this dude. What man don't acknowledge his wife? What man won't acknowledge his children? I didn't think the dude had no kids, let alone the wife. And when that indictment hit, and I say, I knew it. I said, I knew it. I knew it. There's certain things you know. As a man, it's just some things you have to acknowledge. As a man, you have to acknowledge your wife. They say behind every strong man there's a what? Strong woman. So any success I have to attribute it to her because she helps me. She gives me the time to do the things I have to do. Because whatever I'm doing, she handling the other business. Whether big or small, she handling it. She feed me, make love to me, keep up with me, call me, text me, get on my case when I'm out of pocket or when I'm slipping up. How can you not acknowledge that? Let alone your own bloodline. What about your son? You don't have no advice for fathers? Man, something wrong with that picture, man. Come on, bro. Yeah, I peep all that type of stuff. Like, yeah, these something wrong with these dudes. Care about, well, I ain't want to mention it because this the internet. They gotta say their names. You gotta say their names to say, I want to thank my wife. I love you, boo. Thanks for putting up with me. Thanks for being with me this long. Thank you for marrying me. Thank you for giving birth to my child. Thank you for just being you. Thank you for carrying my name. Thank you for just holding things down. Thank you, boo. Shouts out to my son, man. He doing such a good job in school. He good in sports. He good in science. He good. None of that? As a father, none of that? Come on, man. Stop it. Of course I knew something was wrong with him. Yeah, see, we talk real. See, who talk like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, these stories like this, of course Jay Black and them can't cover this. Of course Hip Hop is Real and 15 Minutes of Fame them can't cover this. They ain't gonna talk like this. They ain't gonna talk like this. Could you imagine Knowledge talking this? Could you really imagine Jay Black talking this? Really, seriously, really? They ain't talking like this. They don't break this stuff down like this. They don't talk this real stuff like this. Because you got to live it. You got to live it to know how to break these dudes down. You have to know BS when you... What? Come on, man. Stop playing. Now watch how we break down this surf thing. Moving right along, man. Tsunami surf. Surf, 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 surf. Okay, so what was that, Thursday or Friday? So Thursday or Friday, tweets began to, people began to be suspicious of surf disappearance from social media. The battle rap community is very familiar with Surf tweeting every day because he live on Twitter. He know how to promote himself. And when they seen that he hadn't tweeted in 3 days, they got concerned. The next thing you know, prayer hands got to going on Twitter, and people got to speculating that he was locked up again. In fact, I was live at the time when it started coming to me. Remember, we was live. It was like about 300 people went live. And it started coming to me. Surf got locked up. I had to end the live to see what was going on. So then speculation got to going around. Surf indicted. Surf got locked up. His manager said something about, yeah, it's real. So people got to going to the internet, typing up his name, seeing what they can find. So it was confusion going on. Like, what's going on? Is he locked up or not? What's going on? So then people went on the internet, went looking up things, and then we came across this New Jersey indictment that took place, right? So we looked into it. People got to reaching out, hitting us up with stuff. So hold on. Just make sure I got this right. Let me show y'all this. So the paperwork started coming in. So in the paperwork, there was, around the time Surf allegedly was said to be indicted, there was another indictment. There was an indictment that took place in New Jersey. There was an indictment that took place in New Jersey. And in this indictment, 65 people was arrested in New Jersey on September 30th, 2022. U.S. Marshal Service Operation Rodeo lead to 65 arrests, including 33 suspected gang members in southern New Jersey and around the nation. They were called Operation Rodeo because they was rounding people up from all type of different states under this indictment. Then it started coming out of people saying, well, Surf ain't a part of this indictment. That's what was said. Said to be said that Surf is not a part of this indictment. So a lot of people got to saying, okay, hold on. What's going on then? How is Surf not a part of this indictment? So Lisa Evers took to Twitter and she let it be known. And according to her, this is what she said. So Lisa Evans said, Sue Surf update. He's one of the most influential battle rappers of all time. And I can tell you as Sue Surf, Rajon Cox was not arrested in Operation Rodeo by the U.S. Marshals on Friday, according to an authorized spokesperson. So at the same time, Surf indictment is going on in Jersey. There's another indictment going on in Jersey, but somehow it's not the same indictment. So people begin to speculate, is this some type of hoax? Is this really true? Is he indicted or not? So then what took place was a lot of people got to looking into this and calling people out. And as a result of calling people out, of what was actually being said, hold on, I'm sorry. What was actually being said, we didn't get this. Surf manager, Qua Bellamy, he comes out and say, what everybody forgetting if we literally won't, what everybody forgetting is we literally won't know exactly what's going on till we go inside. All the assumptions and stuff people making and thinking this is a publicity stunt is foolish. We will never play with prison. We already lit. We don't need to stunt like this. We don't need to stunt like this. So, according to Surf's manager, he's saying this is not a hoax. We will never play like that. But according to him, they got to turn themselves in. So Surf was told he was indicted, it appears, and that he have a certain amount of time to turn himself in. Butterfly takes to the internet and says Surf called him, and Surf told him that he is indicted under a federal case indictment. And according to this indictment he's indicted under, it has nothing to do with his previously living in Atlanta, but his past in New Jersey may have caught up with him. Why would Butterfly put that out there like that and say that? That's like self-admittance of guilt. So people like, hold on, this don't make no sense. When the feds coming and get you, they coming and get you. They don't say, hey, you got an indictment, turn yourself in. That's not really true to some degree. Because we also found out that some of Surf guys have been indicted also. They've been locked up too. And usually when they can't find you, they would do something like that. Like if they rounded off and swept and hit certain places, but you wasn't there, they'll reach out to you and tell you, hey, turn yourself in. They'll give you a certain, or you can call down there to be like, hey, I heard they were looking for me. And then they'll be like, yeah, we looking for you. Then you can say, yeah, okay, well, I'm going to turn myself in a couple days, such and such. They'll be like, okay, turn yourself in before we get you. So it's possible that can happen. It's possible that can happen. Do I believe it's a hoax? Because a lot of people saying that maybe Surf is doing it because he got a new album coming out. That's what the manager talking about. Oh, this seems like a hoax. How he getting it? How he got a New Jersey indictment, but then we get the indictment from New Jersey, only for it to be said he not on that indictment. So did he get indicted from New Jersey or not? How many indictments got released from New Jersey? I think he might be on that indictment. Because the Lisa Evans woman was just saying she don't, a reliable source told her he may not be on that indictment, but that's the only Jersey indictment at the same time of his indictment. They usually don't do 2-3 indictments at the same day. It's like one indictment at a time. If we indict this person, we sweeping and indicting it. Then later on, we'll sweep and indict somebody else. It's no coincidence Surf New Jersey indictment is at the same time rodeo indictment is going down with 65 members. Operation Rodeo. At the same time his indictment hit. Friday, out of New Jersey. Now let's look at Operation Rodeo indictment and see what it comprised of. Let's read on some of this indictment. Let's see what it's talking about. So in this Operation Rodeo, let me open it up a little bit so y'all can see a little bit more, just to make it a little bigger. So y'all can see the writings and follow along. Okay. Camden, New Jersey. United States Marshal Service had conducted a high impact, I'll make sure I'm doing this right, a high impact fugitive apprehension initiative focusing on some of the most violent offenders throughout the southern counties of New Jersey. This 3-week enforcement initiative called Operation Rodeo resulted in the arrest of 65 fugitives, including 33 gang members, largely blood members, but also Crips, pagans, and less known gangs. So this indictment is comprised of Bloods and Crips, according to what it says. Bloods and Crips. Okay. Moving right along. It also says, and other violent criminals in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Louisiana, Florida, and the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico. These fugitives were warranted out of Cumberland, Salem, Gloucester, and Camden counties, as well as other states, but were located in these 4 counties. Once again, Deputy U.S. Marshals from the District of New Jersey, New York, New Jersey, Regional Fugitive Task Force, our state, county, local, and federal partners combined efforts to locate and capture dangerous fugitives throughout the state of New Jersey, all in an effort to maintain a safer community, said U.S. Marshals Juan Mathis Jr. During Operation Rodeo, the District of New Jersey and New York, New Jersey, Regional Fugitive Task Force used its multi-jurisdictional investigative authority and fugitive task force network to arrest fugitives wanted on charges including homicide, sex assault, aggravated assault, robbery, carjacking, weapons violations, felony narcotics distribution, burglary, arson, failure to register as a sex offender, and other felonies. So there's some sex stuff going on in here. That's mentioned like 3 times. In addition, investigators seized 4 firearms, $3,015 in currency, and various illegal narcotics among the 65 fugitives arrested were. Then they named some of these people, like about a good 10 of these people, but Surf name don't come up in the 10 people named out of the 65. But what's the coincidence of Surf being indicted at the same time tell me what's the coincidence. Okay, tell me what's the coincidence in Surf being indicted at the same time, Operation Rodeo in New Jersey at the same time. And according to what Butterfly said, Surf said it had nothing to do with Atlanta. It had to do with New Jersey. And this was both on Friday. This was birth on Friday. So some people were saying, well, with Butterfly in on this, is this part of Surf promotion for his new album? That'll be career suicide. That would be career suicide. If Surf fronting like this to release his album, that wouldn't work for him. That's certain things you don't play with. And Surf ain't foolish enough to play like that. So I definitely don't believe this has nothing to do with any type of PR for a release of his new album. I do believe that he definitely been indicted. I'm gonna take their word for it. I believe he indicted, especially when you see what's going on. and why it's so much stuff, man. When you a high profile person, like the lady Rachel just Lisa just said about Surf, you're a high profile battle rapper, and being a high profile battle rapper, you got all eyes on you. We already know, Beasley let it be known that the hip hop police be watching them and is in contact with them. Remember when Hitman Holler got into it with Rain? And when he got into it with Rain, Beasley and them were talking about the hip hop police and them was watching and was notifying them. So they watched this stuff. And the thing about Surf them, see, here's the thing about Surf them that's crazy, which actually could have led to an indictment on him too. Remember, when they beat that dude up and it went viral at the event and they all was jumping that dude with the cane, and that dude was like handicapped, like, because he was on the cane. He was handicapped. And all you hearing is, on 60 Crip, on 60 Crip, on this and that, on that. That's racketeering. That's mob action. That's gang related. And they all mobbed that man and they just showed him stretched out like he was dead. That ain't something y'all getting away with. That is not something you getting away with. And it went viral like that. You can't do no stuff like that and that stuff. No. That's why they got police task forces on the internet. They job is to watch YouTube. They job is to watch Twitter. They job is to watch Instagram. They job is to watch this stuff because they know all these crimes being committed on social media. You ain't getting away with that. They saw that. Make no mistake about it. They saw that. That's mob action. That's RICO law. Because all while y'all beating them up, they hollering out Crip, 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 Crip. And it was a disabled man. Whether they want to look at it or not, the man was disabled and on a cane. Looked like he was left for dead. Not getting away with that in the United States of America. Sorry. These people build their careers off convictions. They build their careers off conviction. Surf on this internet doing a lot of incriminating to himself, man. And that's what I be trying to tell people, like, bro, they watching all type of stuff on this internet about this brother. All type of stuff. The way that they setting these laws up now, you are getting indicted for saying you're a part of a gang. Men need to grow up. When you saying I'm a Crip, I'm a Blood, you just volunteered your name on the indictment list. That's what you did. That's what the law was made to do. That's what it's made to do. It's nothing but modern day slavery. This is the new slavery, incarceration. Sad thing about it is people are volunteering to put themselves into slavery. Because you still got to play the game. You know it's a trap. So why involve yourself in the trap? You know it's a trap. Why involve yourself in the trap? That's all it is. It's modern day slavery. The only difference is you volunteering to go rather than somebody taking you and making you. That's what it is. That's what it is. And every time they talking, on 60 Crip, on 60 Crip, Crip this, Blood this, GD this, Vice Lord this, BD this, Folk them this. Okay. You just said who you a part of. And let me tell you something. There's no such thing as a legal gang. There is no such thing as a legal gang. If one person in a gang is doing something illegal, all y'all is guilty. All y'all is guilty that represents it. That's how the RICO law is set up. I'm the drug dealer of the Crips. Y'all saying y'all Crips. Y'all know me. That's RICO law. That's RICO law. Y'all from the same area. Y'all claim the same neighborhood. That's RICO law. That's what it is. Conspiracy is not the act of guilty. It's the knowledge of possibly being guilty. How you gonna beat a conspiracy case? That's not really saying you guilty, but actually saying you got the knowledge of. You know how hard it is to beat something when all they got to prove is that you had the knowledge of it? So you mean to tell me you've been around these dudes your whole life? You never knew he was a drug dealer. You never knew he was a stick-up man. You never knew he was a killer. You never knew he was a rapist. You never knew he was sex trafficking. You never knew about, but you've been around them how long? That's why they be like, and how long you knew the defendant? Y'all grew up in the same neighborhood? That's all rounding you up. How long you known the defendant? Oh yeah, I knew him for like 4 years. Oh, you knew him. So you're aware of his affairs. You're aware of his dealings. Gotcha. You're done. Gotcha. Okay, you had knowledge of these affairs and activities. Did you participate in them also? No, I ain't participating. Oh, but you knew it was going on. See, either way you answer that question, you done. Did you participate in it? No. But you know him. Yeah, I know him. So you was aware of what he was doing, but you just didn't participate in it. Nobody didn't participate. But you knew it. See, that's a law too. Because according to the law, when a crime is being committed, you must report it. You must report it. And these brothers ain't getting it. They grown. They grown. I can see when you being in gangs when you in your teens. When you become a grown man, it's time to leave that alone. You gotta leave that stuff alone. You gotta start doing bigger things. Let me tell you something. When it's all said and done, them gangs ain't gonna be there for you. They damn sure ain't gonna be there for your family now. They'll start out and act like they gonna be. Them same gang members who was your homies in God gonna be piping your woman. You find out them same gang members you rolling with, kicking it with, they become your enemies. They become your enemy. Most of the guys who killing and shooting up each other sometimes, they actually grew up together. They actually knew each other. Went to school together. Mamas and them know each other. Married into each other's families. The Bible says a man's enemy will come from his own household. That's who make the best enemies, the guys who knew you best. Because they know your every move. They know what you're capable of doing. They know what they could take and steal from you to get away with because they feel you know them. They feel you love them. That's what my song is about. That song me and T-Rex just dropped, Trust None, that's what it's about. People figure because you know them, you cool with them, you family, that give them a license to cross you, stab you in the back, betray you, owe you. Because you love them. Because you care. They don't care, but you care. Let's just be real. When brothers going to jail and brothers going to prison, them gangs ain't finna think about you every day. Your daughter is. Your son is. I'll think about you every day. Every day. The gang ain't. They might pour a little look out for you every now and then. Throw a shots out every now and then. Mention you on a social media post every now and then. But your daughter gonna think about you every day. Surf daughter gonna think about him every day. Your son gonna think about you every day. Could you imagine the torture you put on a children's mind like that? See, because you now took something away from them. And see, believing you got friends, trying to live a double life just to keep up with your friends, just to prove something to your homies and guys. You got a faithful woman at home who love you, who loyal to you, give you head, give you sex, cook for you, rub your back, massage your head, make sure home is right for you. Them same friends trying to talk you into going to lay down with Tammy and Tasha, Tanisha, and Keisha, and Ann, and Sharon, knowing you got a good woman at home. And be in her face saying, hey, what's up, sis? Because she go with your brother. Hey, what's up, sis? What's up, sis? But all while you saying, what's up, sis? What's up, niece? What's up, nephew? To my kids. You want to assist me into hurting and breaking their heart and cheating on them. And what happens when you get locked up? You ain't thinking about your guys. You like, babe, hey, I need you to make sure you call my lawyer in the morning. Tell him to come down here. Make sure you hey, go over mom's house and tell mom to such and such. Hey, man, call Ken, man, and tell Ken to make sure that same woman you were disloyal to doing all that stuff for you. And she trying to hold on for as long as she can. Even though she know you broke her heart. You've been cheating on her. Every time she wanted to do something, you didn't have time for her. Now you want your family. Now you want it. Now you wishing you could be home with your daughter. Now you wishing you can be with your son. Now you wishing you wasn't sowing your royal oaths to all these girls, and you could just be with her because you seeing who really in your corner. None of them girls you were tricking off with her own is in your corner. They laying down with everybody else. You know that. But the one you know you can depend on, now you want her to be strong. Now you want her to be loyal. Now you want her to be Superman. Now you want her to do all this time with you. But when you free, you ain't got time. Everything my niggas. Nah. Y'all need to tell y'all niggas when they be like, hey, man, you want to go to the club? Hey, such and such. Hey. You know I'm in a relationship, right? You know my wife, right? Yeah, you know it because you call her sis. You call her sis, right? Well, act like she is sis. Act like she is sis. Respect her. See, friends don't have them type of conversations. Respect her. You call my son and daughter your niece and nephew, right? They're your niece, they're your nephew. Act like it. Stop trying to take me out of my home. If you my friend, respect my home. Even if you see me wanting to do it. As a real friend, you know what you say? No, man, don't do that, man. Don't do that to sis. Don't do that to sis, man. Sis a good woman, man. Sis at home right now, faithful, man. She ain't. And if you do it, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Don't cheat on sis around me, cuz. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it really supposed to be. That's when you know who. Look, don't get me wrong. Some of these guys don't know this because they ain't have older dudes in their corners. Most of these guys grew up and they OGs 20 years old. They OG 20 and 21 and 22 and 23, 24 and 25. They ain't got no fathers in their life. They ain't had no older people in their life to give them this game. That's why you see so many of these young dudes get murdered and killed who make it big in the industry with these pistols and making videos, and they don't care about cussing in front of their mama, smoking in front of their mama, waving pistols in front of their mama and father. They don't care. They ain't grew up with that man figure. And then what happens when you get these young dudes this money? Even though they had think about it. When you give them money, what happens when you get money is it brings out your true person. Okay? This is why it's dangerous for people to make it in the industry who ain't got a relationship with God. When they mind and they heart ain't in check. Let me tell you why that's so dangerous. Say, for instance, as a regular struggling guy, let's say my marijuana habit is I may smoke $50, $40 a day because I'm just living a regular, common life. I might smoke $40, $50 a day a week. But if you put money in my pocket, now my weed habit is raised up. Now I go from $40 to $50 at one time, that's all I could afford, to now $200, $300. Not only that, I'm smoking a better grade of weed that keeps me more addictive. Not only that, the people who I'm getting the drugs from know I got money, so they want to keep me with the best and load me up with extra to keep me addicted because now they hitting the lick off me. So I'm their clientele. So you're going to keep me with the best dope to keep me more addictive, a more stronger supply. See what happened? Now I'm worse than I was when I was struggling. See how that worked? Same thing with dealing with these girls. Because I'm only in Jersey, I may deal with 2, 3 girls in my city. But now, if I'm traveling, I got a girl in Atlanta, I got a girl in Jersey, I got a girl in New York, I got a girl in Florida, I got a girl in California. So now my sexual thing, now that's advanced. Same thing that got Magic Johnson. Same thing that got Eazy-E. When you ain't in a relationship with God, your spirit ain't in check. It's not under control. So what happens is your senses is in control. What you hear, what you see, what you taste, what you smell, what you touch. The spiritual man is not alive. You operating in the flesh. So you okay to everything. Hey, you want to go do that? Yeah, let's go do that. Hey, you want, yeah, let me get some of that. Or you want, yeah, let me drink that. Hey, guess what? Oh, I'm finna hit it too. See? Your 5 senses is in control. And these young guys don't stand a chance. Because everything is pride and arrogance. And everything, for the most part, you get murdered and killed over females because you don't have discipline over your body to just be with one woman. One woman. If you have one woman, you will live longer. I promise you that. One woman, one wife, you will live longer. Because everything we do, for the most part, is to impress women. And you in a world where so many people trying to do this, you bump heads with each other and you murder each other. Because it's not your wife. See, if it's your wife, you ain't got to worry about another man laying down with her for the most part. You ain't got to worry about killing somebody over your wife, killing somebody over your husband. But when you ain't married and when you ain't got one woman, then they coming and going with multiple people. You bump heads. You bump heads. And everything is for women. The way we dress, ooh, wait till she see me up in this. Wait till she see me in this. Yeah, they go. I'm killing them. Hey, women love this. Jewelry, ooh, wait till they see me in. All for the women. Not for niggas gonna be hating, but the women gonna love it. The cars we drive, ooh, wait till she see me pull up in. Everything is for the attention of a woman. Everything for the attention of a woman. But when you married and you got a woman, you content with who you are. At this point, y'all living life because you understand y'all invested in one another. And when you are invested in that woman, then you don't allow outside interferences to interrupt the investment. You pour into the investment. Your body belong to her, her body belong to you, and it's always right at home. It's always good at home. That's why it's called home. That's why you my woman. That's why you my wife. Because it's good at home. You may not have been good to others, but you're good to me. One man's junk is another man's treasure. I'm telling you what's real. If they operated like that, they would live longer. You got a group of guys all trying to impress each other, going after the same thing. Do you not know your guys start hating you because women like you more than they like them? You think alpha males in a group gonna continue to run in a pack with each other? It's called waiting for opportunity. It's called waiting for opportunity. Yeah, it's oh yeah, we gang. Yeah, oh my God. Don't no man want to sit back and watch you be the one praised and honored all the time? Watch you the one getting the bag? Look, even if you giving them some of the bag. They don't like that. Not no alpha males. Sorry. Yeah, I may appreciate what you gave me. I may appreciate what you handed out to me. But in the long run, I ain't comfortable with you giving me something because I'm a man myself. I'd rather take it from you or backstab you in some type of way to put myself in position that I won't have to rely on you to give me nothing. Y'all don't see that? Knowing the game of life, how to survive it. The Bible say pride come before the fall of every man. And these indictments all happen because of pride. Knowing, look, pride and stubbornness. Stubbornness is knowing to do right, and yet you still operating wrong. You know to do right, but you still want to do wrong. That's stubbornness. That's stubborn. It's prideful too. Because you know the end results, and you still taking chances on it. We seeing every day rappers getting killed, rappers getting indicted, only for us to repeat the same thing they doing. What are you doing anything different that the next rapper wasn't doing that got his brain blew out, that got indicted? What are you doing different? What are you doing different? Think about that. What are you doing different than any other rapper that got his brain blew out? They got indicted. What are you doing different? You do the same thing they doing. And then look at what's happening now in this day and age. Have y'all noticed they not even peeping game on this? Everybody now, when it comes to their chains, now you playing the game of laser tag. You know, I twerk be like that. Now you playing laser tag. Because now it has become a trend that whoever wearing them chains, it's a trend now to kill you. To say, I got a chain. It's a trend. You ain't even safe wearing your jewelry. You ain't even safe wearing your jewelry. You gotta wear it in the house. You gotta wear it in the house. But is it wise to actually, ain't nothing wrong. Don't get me wrong, brothers and sisters. Ain't nothing wrong with having things. But the problem is when things begin to have you. You know the difference between having things and things having you? See, when you have things, you are in control. But when things have you, it's in control. To the point you're not using reason based upon the things that you have. You're not using in reason based upon the things you have. And so many of these brothers not getting it. You want to say, yeah, I spent 50, 60,000 on this chain. So let me get this right. You wearing a house around your neck. That's what you got on your neck? You got a house around your neck? You got a business around your neck. What would make more sense? Actually buying the house, actually opening up the business, or wearing something around your neck that cost you 100,000, but the moment you left the jewelry store, half of the value of that was gone. Because soon you buy jewelry and walk out the store, the value immediately cut off. It don't cost the same no more. It loses value. The moment you buy it, it loses value. Yes, 100,000 in the store. Look what's happening. Look, pay attention to what's happening, y'all. Notice when they killing these dudes. These dudes chain 20, 30,000. They said when Pop Smoke died, the chain he had was somewhere around 20, 15,000. The watch or something, 10, 15,000. But they could only get what, 1,000 off of it, 2,000 off of it, something like that. It had to split it 4 ways. 4 ways. So y'all killed this man for $2,000 that y'all only got to get 500 a piece off of. Come on, man. See, that's what I mean by being smart. That's what I mean by being smart. I'd rather buy the house than wear it on my neck. I'd rather open the business than have it in my drawer. That's just for me. Everybody not the same, but that's just for me. We need to wise up. We need to grow up, man. We really do. So I definitely don't believe there's some type of PR promotion thing for this. I really don't. If anybody want to talk on this, y'all can come up and talk about it. You know, here's the link for anybody that want to come up and talk about these situations, what's going on. But definitely the man in the fight of his life. You know, I definitely believe he's under indictment, like his lawyer said. I don't think he'll play with something like that. And then I know what's going on in the world, and come on, I definitely understand what's going on. Anybody want to talk about these situations? Want to share your opinion? You got something to say? Y'all can hit the link and come on. Chris Winfield said, thank God, he blessed me with none of these problems. You find one, keep one, love one. Facts. Facts. I'm with you, brother. Say, appreciate you giving out that wisdom, battle truth, man. Look, that's what we do, man. That's what we do. Glory to God, man. For real. Real talk. That's what we here for. I'm trying to feed on some of y'all wisdom right now. That's why I'm inviting y'all up here to talk. I'm trying to feed on some of y'all wisdom right now. Real talk. That's what it is. But look, I can only pray for the man. Cause I hate to see little dude going through this, man. And it matters, man. It matters when men is in their lives. I'm talking about real men, not these fake men. Having a strong male figure in your life, it means a lot. It really do. You need that balance in the home. You do. You need that balance in the home, man. And we don't have that balance. Shouts out to all the men in there that is strong, that do provide and take care of their children, that do love the women that they with, who I hope that you marry. If you love her that much, marry her. But shouts out to every last one of y'all, man, that's actually, trying to do things the real way and the right way. Shouts out to y'all. That says a lot. Again, I hate the fact that this brother going through this. Having talent just ain't enough. Just because a person is talented, don't mean you got character. Character and talent are two different things. Because there are doors that your talent can't get you into that your character will. Simple as that. That your character will. Simple as that. I hate the fact, little bro, going through that. So many more, but you can't keep living a life hurting people. Because I don't know a gang that don't hurt people. For real. I don't know a gang that don't hurt people. But thank God you alive, that whatever's going on, you able to change it, turn the situation around, and do right for yourself. We're going to be watching to see what's going on. Again, I don't think this is a hoax. I really believe Surf is indicted. I really believe that this was not a hoax, and Butterfly and them ain't. First of all, Butterfly ain't finna risk putting that fake information out about Surf. Y'all know how much he loved to be a part of gun titles and rock them. Last time he messed that up, he barely got back in, man. He was hurting off that, boy. He wanted to kill himself when Rockman kicked him out. Troy, what's good, my brother?
What's happening, bro?
How you feeling? How your mic louder than mine?
I don't know. I'm in my Turtle Beaches, but
no, you gotta fix that, brother. You can't be louder than me. This is my show. How you doing, bro?
I'm all right, bro.
Talk to me. What you think about the situation going on? You talk about either one of them or both of them. Chris, Surf, what we doing? Link in there, man. Look, link in the bottom. Y'all better come up and holler. Y'all want to holler.
I got to go back to the Chris thing.
Go ahead. Talk about it.
Now, remember how we was talking about how he never mentions his family, his wife or his kid or whatever?
Facts.
Remember he told a story about somebody bullying his kid, and then he ran down on a kid and put his hands on that kid, and they filed charges on him.
He didn't ever say nothing about that. Queen Flip brought that up and found out about that. He never said nothing about that.
Well, was it true?
Yeah, and I don't know if that was his kid. I think that was his stepson or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Well, I
just remember it was a long time ago, so I just remember a story, something about that.
Yeah, that's what Queen Flips had brought to the table about that, and then when we was covering the case, we brought it back up afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, what you just put up tonight, he's done.
Who, Unbias?
Yes, sir.
What you think about him moving 2 doors down from that girl, man, after hiring that private investigator to find her out?
I don't know. It's hard to believe.
Hey, that's crazy. But I ain't gonna say it makes sense, but I'm talking about. But
nah, it don't make no sense.
Right. Because what I'm basically saying, seeing how desperate he is, seeing trial is around the corner, he trying to do anything he can to escape those bars, which makes a lot of people speculate and question. You think he might Tech 9 himself? You think he might,
I mean, he ain't
check out? You think he might self-check out?
I don't think he's gonna do it yet. He gonna have to let trial play out. But you know what? Moving a couple doors down is like, in the mob movies where they catch the witness, and then the witness look at them, and they in the courtroom, and they tap in their chest like, "Yeah, we know, we got you."
Right.
That's how he moved 2 doors down to her. He trying to intimidate the witness.
But how did he know there was an opening on her block? How long was he watching her to know that there was an opening on her block? That's not a coincidence, bro.
From what y'all said, he had somebody on her.
Right, a private investigator. But how would he know that was a? How you know it's an opening on my block if you ain't continually looking into it? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
And
she said he just moved on her block, like not too long ago. He just moved on her block.
I mean, it had to be something because how he know where she stay, and he
Right,
said he
that's
used to stay there,
right. That's another thing he said that you
and but
wouldn't.
he live across town now is what he's saying.
Right. See, and that's
But he
another
said
thing.
he used to stay there where she stay.
Okay,
He
okay.
know exactly where she stay.
Right. But here's the thing. It looks like so much he said right there really let me know that he terrible. Because first of all, she never gave her address. So how do you know that the house she talking about is actually what she's speaking? See, so you told on yourself right there. Especially when you said, man, I lived there a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Lived there where? How did you know? She didn't ever give out her address.
That's what I was saying. That's a clue.
For you to tie the two in. So why would you say that? See, stuff like that. And the other thing, and when she clearly was saying he moved in her neighborhood when he was just telling us he was moving. See what I'm saying? She didn't know
Mm-hmm.
nothing about his blogs. She didn't know nothing about that stuff. So it all just lines up perfectly with what was going on and what he was
Now,
doing.
truth, do you think he's gonna? You think he's gonna put a motion out to say she was on drugs? Because in the video she had the blunt waving around.
What you mean emotion out?
Can he play a motion to say that should be inadmissible because she was on drugs?
What you mean? Could it be admissible? Just because you're on drugs don't mean that you don't know who raped you.
I mean, you know how the law work. That's how we think, but how the law
Since
work and how they can put
when,
it in the paperwork is a whole different matter.
but since when have a case been thrown out because somebody was on drugs?
Oh, I'm not gonna say the case is
As
thrown
far as
out.
like
I'm
rape,
just saying that part of
you talking about her credibility?
right. Like, can they use that video? Will his attorneys have a way to say that because that blunt was flashing around?
Yeah, you could.
That
Yeah. You could use
you
anything,
feel what I'm saying, though?
but would his attorney be that risky to use a video like that that's actually condemning his client? Because the defense will have to cross-examine that. So if he gonna play that video and think he gonna play a clip, then the defense is no, play the whole thing then. You get what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying if the prosecution play that video, can his defense say that in that video she had the blunt and
Yes and
maybe
no.
she wasn't in the right state of
Here's the
mind?
thing. I don't know the law. Where you at? You in Atlanta?
No, I'm in Ohio, bro.
Okay, because see, I don't know what the laws in Atlanta. I don't. Is it legal to smoke weed in Atlanta? What if it's legal?
Oh, I don't know.
Who in Atlanta? Could anybody in Atlanta tell me? Is it legal to smoke weed in Atlanta? Is marijuana legal in Atlanta? Where we at? See what
They
somebody
probably
said.
do got medical.
I think medical probably everywhere, but I'm talking about like really legal because a lot of those states are legal. Nemo said it's not legal in Atlanta. Somebody else, D. Rich said no too. It's not legal.
Oh, that's probably a fact.
So marijuana ain't legal.
Mm,
Okay. Okay, so it's not legal in that at all.
right.
Okay.
So
I don't know. Then I mean, anything. Yeah, they probably could use that to some degree, but
and I mean, I hope he don't get the delay off of that.
here's the only thing. But here's the only thing.
The
I don't
case was
think.
already built, though.
Hold on. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't think they can use that to some degree as to what the nature of his crime is, only because at this point his lawyer already self-admitted he had sex with the women. So his
True.
lawyers admitted that already. So he can't say he wasn't there. Like he been telling the battle rap community, like, I don't know her. I never met her. I never saw her. Bro, your DNA is a perfect match on her. What do you mean you never saw her? You don't know her? Like, you sound crazy.
You sound real crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, DNA, that's what these cases are built upon.
Yeah, for the most part, rape cases is all built on DNA.
And that means you were there.
Yeah. So let me ask you this question. Going back into this, so let me ask you this question. So, what do you think about Surf indictment?
I don't know enough about it really to speak on it for real.
No, but you don't have to know about it to know, like, dang, he indicted. Like, that's crazy.
I mean, of course, I said, dang, he indicted.
You believe it's a hoax? You speaking like you ain't even for sure the indictment, period. You speaking as though you don't believe it. You don't believe it? Uh-oh, here we go. I want to hear it. Go
I don't
ahead.
know.
Tell me why you don't believe
Did was that the paperwork you were showing of the indictment?
Well, at the same time he said he was indicted, that's the same paperwork. That's the indictment from New Jersey on the same day he said he was indicted. That's the indictment. 65 people indicted in New Jersey, Operation Rodeo. So he was indicted on Friday. That's the indictment from Friday.
I mean, was his name on there?
It didn't put a lot of people's name on that. It says 65 people indicted, but it only gave like 5 or 6 names in that paperwork.
So, are the names in the paperwork? That's the main folks, and he just one of the minions.
I don't know who main and who not. I just know that it's 65 people indicted, and that report only gave like 5 or 6 names.
I don't know. Police can't tell me I'm indicted without my name on the paperwork. I ain't going.
Maker said this what happened when he called himself the devil's grandson. Yeah, I was thinking that same thing earlier, man. I was
That's
like,
definitely bad karma.
yeah, you can't play with that type of stuff. You don't honor no devil and hold them up. No. Brooke, what's going on, champ?
Shaking, man.
You talk about it. I know you want to talk about this indictment stuff. Go ahead, bro. What we doing? Wash your hands too. Wash your hands, bro. I hear all that trying to go make a sandwich or act stick your hand in somebody's chest. Man, wash your hands, man. And out my
Nah, man, I'm
bread
at work.
bag.
I'm at work, man. I had to come to cut so I could talk. Man. I mean,
Okay. Go ahead. We
but,
on. Let's talk. Talk.
as far as the indictment, I don't got enough information on it. Ain't nothing really come out. Like, it's just speculation at this point. Like,
So you don't believe? So wait. So you don't believe it's an actual indictment either?
I don't know, but what's out was what came out. That's that's saying these things.
That's what I said.
Well. His manager said it's true. You don't
The
believe
indictment is true?
Huh?
His manager said that the indictment is true?
Yeah.
Oh.
Matter of fact, let me put it up again. Let me put up what the manager said again. So you can get this.
I didn't see that part true.
Okay. Let me show. Okay. This the manager speaking. Quad Bellamy. According to Quad Bellamy say, what everybody forgetting is we literally won't know exactly what's going on till we go inside. All the assumptions and stuff people making and thinking this is a publicity stunt is foolish. We will never play with prison. We already lit. Why would we need a stunt like this?
But he's not saying it's an indictment, or he's saying like it's a matter, it's a situation, but he's not saying what it is though.
Well, Vitafly said that Surf called him and Surf told him it is a federal indictment.
But why would Surf tell Vitafly that to put the source out when he got his own manager, or he could do it himself, or Why Butterfly?
That's another thing. Like, why it's okay now? Okay, let's talk
Because if
about it.
I'm in the indictment, the last
Yeah, that's
person I'm
weird to
talking
have
to,
butterfly.
the last
Yeah,
person
yeah. I was gonna say that. If I'm in an indictment, I'm gonna keep it real. If I'm in an indictment, bro, first of all, I'm getting my affairs in order. Let me arrange my affairs.
Right.
Especially if I ain't turned myself in. I'm on the internet on time, and I'm letting people know. Look, I want all my fans. I want y'all to know this. Look, write me, hit me up, put money on my book, because I'm getting my affairs in order. Especially if I know I'm fighting a Fed case, because ain't no telling how this fight finna go. But I know I'm gonna need all the support I can get. You get what I'm saying?
And resources.
last thing I'm worried about is the internet and telling a blogger a message to put out.
But they're gonna put it out anyway. So guess what? I'm gonna make it clear. I'm gonna make it clear so they can know. I'm gonna come on and say, cause first of all, Surf is good at marketing and promoting, and he know how to run these internets. So therefore, you're gonna put your own thing out there so nobody can misconstrue and say your thing. So I'm gonna go in there and let them know, like, look, I just got indicted under federal indictment. Right now, it's yet to say what it's about and what it's consisting of. I just want all my supporters them to know. I mean, you rather put it out there than people putting these speculations out here. If you got, like you said, he ain't turned himself in yet, and he may have told Butterfly, because Butterfly is a big channel. He may have told Butterfly, but I believe he told Butterfly. Remember, Butterfly gave that.
Truth, can I ask you something real quick? Can I ask something real quick? I don't watch Butterfly. I'm not like on his channel. I don't check his channel.
Right.
So is Surf his man?
Butterfly Cave Gang. So I wouldn't doubt it.
Okay.
But here's the thing.
Oh, he back Cave Gang. Okay.
But here's the thing, Truth. Surf is Surf. He could have put the message out or what it is himself, or the blogger's gonna blog about it anyway. So the word gonna get out even more than you just telling Butterfly, than you doing it yourself.
Right, but it's obvious somebody telling him to stay on social media.
So if my manager gonna speak on the situation, then speak on it. Say what it is. You saying you putting out a tweet telling people not to speculate, but then at the same time, you not really saying what it is to kill any rumor that people was putting out.
Surf can't stop himself from talking. It's best he don't say nothing.
Well, that's why he did right there. Yeah, Surf.
He'll talk himself right into prison. Yeah. It's best he don't say nothing. Don't get on social media. Don't do anything. Don't say nothing.
But I gotta hear more. I gotta see more of the situation to really have an opinion on it, because they ain't really saying nothing like that.
Well, look what his manager said. He said we will never play with prison. He said they got to turn themselves in.
But I don't know what the charge is. If he's not saying what is it a RICO? Is it what? Like,
they saying it's RICO. He told Butterfly it's the RICO law. I got RICO. I got indicted. Not only that, they got some of his guys already.
I mean, depending on who you are in that RICO, that doesn't necessarily mean 20 years. You could be low level.
And he's saying in the tweet, he don't know exactly what's going on. So if I'm going off of what he's saying, he don't even know.
He probably don't know the particulars, but he definitely know it's a federal indictment.
So why not just tweet like, yeah, the RICO, boom, boom, boom. When I get more information, I'll let all of his fans, like, you're not saying nothing.
But he said enough. Okay, one thing I do know, Butterfly ain't gonna lie and say, Sir did this. And the manager saying it too. He's not gonna do that. And that's what the manager said. We will never do this as a publicity stunt. We're not gonna play with prison like that. Because Sir did tell Butterfly it's the RICO federal indictment. He actually also said his past basically caught up with him from what happened in New Jersey, and it had nothing to do with his prior state in Atlanta.
Is Surf on the run?
No, because sometimes, look, when my cousin just got indicted a couple of years ago, he was given time to turn himself in too. Him and his lawyer turned themselves. His lawyer and him turned themselves in. And they gave him time to turn himself in. But they had already. This is what I'm trying to tell you. They had already arrested and raided some of the other guys, and this probably what happened in certain cases. They already hit some of the other guys, and usually in warrants and things like that, they leave the paperwork of who they looking for. And after they, because you know that warrant is just for that time. You don't keep raiding somebody's house, but you need a warrant every time you do that. So if they raid and you wasn't there, they can't keep coming there. They had to get another warrant key. So if Cirque wasn't there when they came and got him, wherever he probably been, when they thought he was, but yet they need the paperwork to let you know this is what we're looking for, he can call and say we're gonna turn ourselves in. That happened a lot. That happened a lot.
Yo, true. Yo, I got escape. So let me just get this off real quick. As far as Butterfly putting that out, I don't know why he would put out his past catching up to him, because you kind of admitting that you was doing something.
Right, I said that.
You alluding to it being true.
Right, I said that. I said, why would you say that? I said, why would he do that?
And before I get up off this, with the Chris Unbias situation, I see a lot of people saying, some people say, oh, they just gonna wait until the trial's over, before they say if he's innocent or guilty. Some people saying he is guilty. Some people say they don't know. Some people saying he is. One thing we all can agree on, though, is that this dude is a creep. That's one thing nobody can deny. He's a creep.
That's a fact.
Mickey Factory was on restore order, and he said what made him come out on Chris was two of his female friends hit him up. One of them, I think it was the girl that was at the RBE event, unless it was another girl that said he record her butt like on some sneaky
That's the
video.
Mexican girl. That's the Mexican girl.
And he said another girl said that another one of his friends said he broke her chest at a battle rap event.
That's the other girl. That's the Jackson guy.
So it's no secret this dude is a creep. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing we all can agree on. Now, too, I want to know, are you still holding up bets on how much time he gets?
Man, I think they can get that man. Like, I think he getting no less than 30.
You don't think he should have taken the trial?
I mean, he 50. Whatever they get him, it's a life sentence.
Well, I'll put it this way. Whatever they offered him, he wasn't happy with it because they did offer him a plea. We saw that in previous paperwork where it said plea deal. He wasn't happy with whatever plea they offered him. That made him decide to say, I'll take my chances with trial then. You got to understand also, Brooklyn, the man almost 50 years old. One more year, he'll be 50.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if they offering you 30 years and you already
that's a 50, life sentence.
Yeah, you figure like, you know what? I'll take my chance at trial. I'm already 50. Well, I look like doing 30 years. That's what's crazy about what he finna do. Dude, you 50 and finna start a new case. Like not a new case, but fresh time.
He gonna go to prison and get all the untold truths he needs.
Yeah.
What you think about him moving 2 doors down from the girl house, man?
You want some creepy in the nighttime type, like you want some looking at her window through your, like, you creepy, like you like on some intimidation type stuff. Like, yeah, I'm ready. That's like talking without making your message known without talking.
Mm-hmm.
Like she look out the window, he's sitting in the car, he look. You know how in the scary movies when they got like a killer next door, they look out the window and he's sitting on the lawn just staring at them watering the grass.
Right.
Like,
right.
He on that type time. Like, I don't know, boy, crazy, man.
Do you believe he actually did that?
I don't know, but what I do know is homie's a creep, so I don't hold nothing past him.
Right.
I'm not gonna be foolish enough to believe 4 women that don't know each other all blaming you on some black man stuff and you ain't rich, you ain't got no clout, they could get off of it. They ain't gonna
Right.
be famous about it.
Right.
What they getting out of it?
Right.
Battle
Good
rap,
point.
a small community. Who trying to
Good
get lit in
point.
battle rap?
What they get out of
Right.
what they get out of saying you rate them when you just a common type dude. You ain't no rapper, you ain't no athlete, you ain't no actor, you a blogger that they ain't even know you was. So what do they get out of saying you rate them as though they know you got some type of money or something? Like, yeah, facts.
Yeah, man, he a creep,
Good
man,
point.
riding around in Scooby-Doo vans. Like,
Good
He
point.
pulling up to the club asking who need a ride. I'm an Uber driver.
Right.
Looking for who drunk.
Hey, Battle Truth.
Yeah, I'm right here, Smooth.
Hey, you been on this hills from the beginning, bro. Shout out to you. But look, this is what I want to know, bro.
Appreciate that.
So
Go
you
ahead,
mean to
I'm ready.
tell me that they got DNA evidence
Right.
and they got a girl coming to court and he's still finna take it to trial, bro?
Yeah, they put it that way.
Bro, why would he play with his life like that?
Maybe because we gotta also keep
Bro,
in mind.
at 50, it's already a wrap.
Hold on, one Smooth. You also gotta keep in mind, right? He has 6 counts of rape felony, right?
Right.
6. So all felonies. So you got 6 counts of felony rape. You got 2 women saying you raped them. Both the DNA kits came back positive. Then you got a third rape victim they using that said you raped them as a character witness for the other 2 women against you. So you basically got 3 women.
Right.
Right? Your judge is a woman. The DA is a woman. The head detective in the rape case who got all that evidence, she's a woman. Not including the victims are all women. You already know what the jury gonna be comprised of for the most part. Yeah, he
And you
tried.
still gonna go to trial, bro?
That just leads me to believe it. What about this, Smooth? How much time you think they offered him? Because he definitely had a plea deal hearing on several occasions. So he must wasn't happy with the plea. So with 6 multiple felony rapes, what you think they probably offered him? Because they did offer him a plea deal. What you think that was?
At least 25, 30.
Yeah, so he probably figured that that's what he said. He said, I'm already 50 here.
That ego gonna get him knelt. And you
I
know what
was
it
gonna
is?
say life with parole.
He loved this battle rap community so much because this is life, bro.
You don't think he want to leave?
He don't want to let it go. He figure like he ain't got nothing to lose, but he do. But he dumb though, bro. Y'all make him get on this camera and say stupid shit every time. Every time.
Don't he tell on himself every time?
He's stupid. He not as smart as he think he is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's gonna be his downfall. Hey, but you want to know something though? Because I've been paying attention from the beginning. I be in the clouds, I be in the bushes. I don't really say too much. But when y'all brought up that 4th one that he did,
the Hispanic lady on the 7th floor.
And everybody know Unbias ain't got no business coming up on your page, and he would never come on your stream, y'all, like that and call in, bro. When y'all mentioned that and he called in and panicked like that, that's when I believed everything. I'm like, bro, they got him.
Because guess what? Remember, Smooth, we didn't know about that 4th victim.
Yeah,
that came on during the show accidentally when we was looking up the other ones, and when we started seeing it was around the same time as the other one. Right. Then it was linked to the hospital with his mama now. Then we got to look into it, and he called right up. Because keep in mind,
he called in. You feel
right? He watched like right now. He watching right now. It's about him. You know he watching. He watching right now. So
he is.
And that's what he said too. And you know what crazy, Smooth? I didn't catch this at the time. That's how come again. I know he raped that Mexican girl too. Cause remember when he came up, we mentioned that to him. His exact word was this, Smooth. He said, "Oh no, they looked into that already. It's supposed to be a homeless man. A homeless man was supposed to have probably raped the woman, the son."
Right.
How would you know that?
How would you know? You right.
And he said the same thing to her he said to the other person.
Right.
He don't want her money.
Yeah.
Bull crazy.
He did that. Hey, this a real life psychopath.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. He was already
And,
going up in them raw. Well,
and
imagine
then
that.
it ain't no coincidence he moved right on the same block as Shorty, man. Who believe that's a coincidence?
No, I don't believe
Ain't no
that.
way. Ain't
Especially,
no way.
look, especially Smooth, when he was already bragging to us before the girl came out, he was finna move into his new house.
Right.
And then she come out saying this man recently moved on her block. Come on now.
And that's
And
why I
then,
think he did it. Cause I
right,
used to think he's smart, but he really
Mhm.
dumb though, bro. He really dumb.
Gotta be you raping women. And look, what did he say after she confronted him on that? Guess what his exact word was? His exact word was, man, I used to live there a long time ago. She ain't even say where it was. She didn't even get her address.
Stupid.
He
Look,
he definitely said the neighborhood she live in.
right, and she didn't even say it.
Right.
And he think his fans as dumb as he is, though. They be believing that. He be lying, just straight lying to the camera like that.
Smooth. You hear the audio he talking about? Well, you know, my case is dead, docketed.
Hill saying is dead, doc.
Bro, you going to court every month. You ain't say like this.
That's can't be good, doc. 'Cause you go to court every month.
That's crazy. Because that's what he still, that's what, like Smooth just said. He think, well, I don't think his fans dumb, but I believe that the power of influence when you like somebody makes you ignore anything about them because you like them.
Right.
That's what that is. Because they not dumb at all. They know what this dude's doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sometimes that money can't get you out that jam.
Oh, like it definitely ain't getting him out of this jam. He been trying to get a breakthrough in these cases for the past 5 years, and they still ain't dropped none of them charges. He still got all 6 of them charges. He even said out of his mouth, he like, man, I'm putting in motion after motion. They denying all my motion. Right. Why would we give you a motion? Bro, we got DNA kits linking you to these women you said you didn't know. Dude, you're done. You're done. And that's why his lawyer's argument, Smooth, is we can't say you wasn't with them women. Your DNA there, bro. Our only defense is you was there, you didn't pay them, and this is their way of being vindictive towards you. But what's crazy about that, the judge called him out on that on the paperwork. The judge said to his lawyer, he said, well, what if one may say, and what's his exact word? He said, well, what if one may say, well, what's the coincidence in these women not knowing each other and he just so not paying them for sex? Like, to some degree, you know? And then his lawyer tried to argue like, well, I think it happens often, Your Honor. He get to try to give a defense to it. But judge ain't buying that like, man, look, these 3 different women, 3 different times, none of them know each other, giving the same description, same guy truck, same, come on, man. Like, who, what?
All right, come on.
Like, stop it, man.
That's crazy, bro. That's been crazy. I've been paying attention the whole time.
They built a case so strong that even all that money he had to fight it, now it's running show. Maybe it's not, but it's time coming up.
And everything happened for a reason. Even if he didn't move to her crib on purpose,
He stretched it though.
It still happened for a reason. Like, you ain't finna get away with that, bro. What you did was too evil. You ain't finna get away with that.
Bro.
And then you know you bogus, like you know you wrong, and you still finna take it to trial.
I mean,
crazy.
Right.
It's
and
over.
I told people, that man ain't finna make no blog or give no statement because your victim know where you at now. She watching.
Right.
She subscribed to your channel. You say anything, it's a wrap. That's why he went inside his video and he deleted a lot of them videos that incriminated him.
And I thought he was supposed to be dropping the video yesterday. What happened?
Because he knows she listening. He ain't dropping no video. He gone. We saw the end of Chris. Chris will not return to battle rap. He is gone.
His last battle or his last interview was, his last thing was the interview with the dude. Like he ain't been on since the interview where he said he was sick. That's the last time he been on the internet.
No, he's on the internet with us.
No, he talking about he's sick. I heard y'all
Right.
say how you sick in the summer like that.
Right. He said he's sick.
And you in Georgia. You talking
That's
about
his last time on the internet, right?
When he was on here with us. Yeah. So Smooth, what we doing with Surf, man? What's going on, bro?
I think it's real. I think he really is indicted because you know what? I'm gonna be real with you. This is my opinion.
Right.
Surf just come across like one of them dudes that just try too hard, man. Like he try to be the man too bad. And it's like you ain't even gotta do that, bro. The real gonna gravitate, man. You know, your gangster speak for itself.
Right.
He just try too hard, bro.
Yeah,
like
he can't hold water.
So I already know he out there in Jersey moving too loose, doing too much, and he probably got himself indicted, man.
If he loose like that on the internet, imagine the things he said on that telephone.
Yeah, you know he loose. Just look at him. He do too much, man.
Imagine what he said on the telephone. And people, and bro, I'm keeping it real. Loose lips sink ships, and I clearly know he talks so much that man can't hold no water.
You know he can't.
I don't hold no water, Surf. Like you know everything, everybody involved, what he got, when he got it, who gave it to him, who all was involved.
He telling it all.
To imagine what he talked about on the telephone, man.
You know he telling it all.
Yeah.
Saying anything.
Yeah.
Cause he, like I said, he try to be the man too bad, man.
Bro, and this what I'm saying. And I know when that thing went viral, and them whooping that man at that event, that man with the cane, he was stretched out like he was dead.
And then Surf standing over him screaming.
Right.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Like, man, that's Rico. They don't even get that's Rico.
Rico, you got away
for
with
just yelling 60s.
Man, yeah, that's Rico.
Yep.
Oh, brothers need to grow up, man. And then when you making money like that, like according to him, 50,000. Like I got 50 this battle. I made 5 off my music. I got this, that, man. You gotta disassociate yourself, man. You can't be what?
And are you paying taxes, brother? Like they on everything. What's wrong with you?
That's crazy.
Gotta be smooth, man.
Yeah, you gotta be smart.
I don't know. I think it's real though. I do think it's real. I don't think he's gonna play with no jail because you can't get up out of that. You say you got indicted. You can't just say the indictment gone. So
yeah, I believe it too.
Yeah.
I believe it too. But I think he's a part of the rodeo indictment because, bro, you got indicted on Friday. Well, Thursday. That indictment came out Thursday.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? In New Jersey. That's how it goes. What I mean, it lined perfectly.
Are those people associated with Surf?
You say Bloods and Crips in New Jersey, bro. Hold on, I just want to show you something. Look at this. Look at this right here. I just want to show you something. Okay, right here. Look at the date right there. What that date say?
What's that? September 30th.
See it? At the same time. New Jersey indictment. That's it. At the same time.
He better not be capping like that. I don't think he capping though.
No,
I don't think nobody gonna cap like that.
That go right there, September 30th.
That's a federal indictment or a state?
It's federal.
Oh my God.
It's federal. Butterfly already said that. Surf called him and told him it's federal.
You said they got a 90% success rate?
I think it's 95.
Yeah, I think it's 95, bro.
It's hard to beat those charges. They don't do it unless they got you.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, they look. Feds only come when they got you.
Right.
They only come when they got you. You don't even know they own you.
Right.
You don't even know they own you.
September 30th, he's still out here. It's Monday now.
Right. Now, like I told him, that happened to my cousin too. When my cousin just got indicted a couple of years back, they had hit him guy, man. He just so happened to not be there when they hit. And he was given time to turn himself in with his lawyer. You know what I'm saying?
They let him get his affairs in order.
Sometimes they'll do that if you're not there. Because they're not going to, because again, anytime they come and hit, they need another indictment. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, they did that to my brother. They let him get his affairs in order.
No, you know, for the most part, they do stuff like this. I mean, they can't stop it. They can't stop it. They'll just be like, you know, it's best you turn yourself in before we get you. You know what I'm saying? They do that type of stuff.
Well, we gonna see, because it ain't too long. You can't just, you know, we gonna see. You gonna see a whole bunch of more Ricos though.
Yeah. Again, he was living in Atlanta. You know that lady in Atlanta say she ain't playing. The one who indicted everybody in Atlanta.
Boy,
I've been done moved.
Hey,
she standing on business.
That lady said she ain't making no deals with nobody. She ain't giving out no plea deals. She said, I'm trying to get everybody 30 or more. She said, I'm serious. And it do make sense, man, because a lot of people going down to Atlanta, and Atlanta become a killing field, man.
Yeah.
It has. It changed a lot. It used to be a shopping, like, go party kind of town. Now, I'm cool.
Yeah, every time you look up, somebody want to go to Atlanta. Black, we in Atlanta, we in Atlanta. Like, it's the new Disney World for black people.
Hey, but I'm gonna get back in the clouds though, man. All I want to say is Unbiased. I know you watching. You crazy, bro. You must got Johnny Cochran brother or something. Like you.
Man, that dude panicking. He desperate. That's why he moved. That's why he moved with that girl. That man is desperate right now, man.
Man.
That man
But
is desperate.
I ain't gonna lie. I hope you get 100 years. I don't hope you beat that, nigga.
He ain't gonna beat that, man.
I don't hope you beat that because I know you did that. You bogus. So,
bro, they got his DNA. Like, how you can't beat that DNA?
Yeah.
How hard you try? He ain't.
I
beating
wish
that
jail
DNA.
on you. I wish jail on you.
Yeah,
straight like that, nigga. And I'm gone though, bro. Shout out to Battle Truth, man. I'm tuned in, bro.
My man, God bless you, bro. Appreciate you.
All right,
my man.